So let me give you the good news, no matter how bad the news is. Okay. That's always there. The banks have to lend money. So when people say, well, you should save cash, why would you save cash when you can borrow it? So, it's almost like the real estate owned. Remember those days? In 2008 and all that property was available, but the bank owned it. REO is what they're called, real estate owned. You could go to the bank and they said, look, you got this office building, nobody wants it, sell it to me. And the bank would actually loan you the money to buy the property. The secret to life is how much money can you borrow and how well can you manage that debt.
When you go get that bank-owned property, what do they ask? Who's your team? How are you going to manage it? And how are you going to fix it? Because that's how they make money. So it's almost like handing, a baton in a race. Like they hand you the baton and they hope, that you can take it up the value, and then they can get it off their books. And that's essentially how the real money is made. Is you got to wait though. You don't want to catch that falling knife. You want it to actually be at the bank. You want to go to the bank. You want to negotiate with the bank, and that's where you get the heaviest discounts on real estate, and then you fix it.
I've been wrong about Austin so many times. Like it's because we don't understand the amount of pressure the amount of money and people moving to places that protect them from what they're leaving. New York, Illinois, New Jersey, everybody knows this story, but they're not betting on the story. And I would just suggest to people, this story is not going to change. The more mandates they put out, the more crazy politics that people make, the more they pressure landlords, the more eviction moratoriums they do. All that stuff is pushing people and money out of New York, New Jersey, California,
Oregon, Seattle,
Oregon, anywhere the politics are crazy, regardless of what side you vote on. If they're not protecting the money and the people investing money, that money will move, and it's moving to Arizona, Utah, Nevada, Florida, the Carolinas. Like, it's just going to explode down here. Texas is on fire.
So let me say this much is the easy part is raising the money.
Before we continue, help us clicking that YouTube like button and subscribe now to our channel. This shows the algorithm that you valued this information. And it helps us spread that message. Sharing is caring. And now, let's continue.
The hard part is managing the property. And I think that's what people forget because, when Kim and I first started out, managing a property is the biggest business of all. But it also, if you're just a mom and pop, you can only manage so many properties. So what is the secret to going from a small investor to managing, let's say, 150 units at a time?
Now, I talk about this a lot, and some people are knocking me right now because prices are so high. And I know that a lot of you are watching have already had that mindset or trying to save for your next property. If that feels out of reach, it might be time to consider buying property with a friend, partner, or someone else that maybe you're close to. Things are going to go up. If you're still renting your home and expect to be there for at least another year, I would look into asking for a 2-year lease the next time your lease comes up. Now, I know some of you might be apprehensive about all this, especially if you feel like you could be buying a home a year from now. I would advise you to cross that bridge when you come to it. As a property owner, I'm not encouraging you to break your lease, but they may work with you if you find a new tenant or sublet your place.
Yeah, well, I would say, first of all, just skip the small stuff and go buy big deals. Even if you have to collaborate with somebody else to do the big deals always work better than little deals.
If buying your own rental property isn't in the cards right now, a real estate investment trust or REIT are a good way to invest your money. REITs are companies that own and operate real estate for a profit. When inflation rises, so can rental income. Different REITs invest in different types of assets, so you will need to do your homework here. I recommend that if you are investing in REITs, that you take a look at multifamily housing, data centers, and industrial real estate. All three types of this type of real estate are poised to keep going up. And investing in those types of REITs, because it's real estate, will also allow you to basically capitalize on future inflation. So where do you think we're heading with the real estate market and the debt market and all that?
I just want to say to people, to borrow $300 million, you've got to be absolutely spot on with the management. And as you know, management is the key for real estate, for businesses, for the government, everything. And if a person cannot manage, we're screwed. So as long as we have our management skills in, we'll do well. Like, I don't really care. You know, as I said in front of the room, I said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil.
I have bad news for you. If you're not rich by now, you're screwed. And if you're in debt, you're even double screwed. How so, you might wonder? Well, the sad truth is that you're working your whole life to make someone else rich. The mega corporations, the banks, the politicians, everyone is getting richer. They get your money. And what is even worse, they get your time, they get your life. You are not even in a rat race. You're in a financial prison. But what could a solution for you look like? Honestly, I don't know, but I know what a solution for me would look like. It's very simple. I use whatever money I have and I multiply it with 1,000. This could make my life much easier and probably yours as well. If you have $1,000 available and multiply this with 1,000, I believe that this could solve some financial issue for the one or the other. Of course, if you're ugly, you would have to multiply it with much more than 1,000. My name is Markus Dahn, and this is what I decided to do. I decided to 1000x my money. This is not a joke. I know what you may be thinking. What is this guy talking about? How should this work? This is not possible. Well, I made a detailed video where I laid out my plan. And some clever folks might even want to look at this plan and copy it and do exactly what I do. This is just a little hint on the side. You have two options. You leave, you forget what you have seen. You do whatever you're doing and you hope that somehow you get some other results. Good luck with that. Or you click the link below the video. You enter your email address because I'm not showing this to everybody. You at least watch my video on how I plan to 1000x my money. The choice is yours. Make the right choice. Join me. See what a different future you could have. See at least how I intend, how I plan to do the 1000x. So click on the link below, enter your email address, and I see you on the other side. Your Markus Dahn.